When it comes to mature skin, there are products that work called favorites, and there are products that don't work, which I lovingly call fails. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some of my most recent makeup purchases, and I'm going to share with you which ones I will be repurchasing and which ones I will be returning. And there's a fair amount of both, so you don't want to miss this because when you buy a product for mature skin, you want it to look good on mature skin. And I think sometimes the marketing can be a little tricky, maybe a little misleading. So we're gonna cut through all the nonsense and the BS today. And I'm gonna share with you what products have worked for me and quite frankly, which ones I wouldn't waste your money on. So if you're ready, let's just dive right in because there's quite a few products to get through today. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. I'm Jody, I'm 55. And I love all things makeup. I started my makeup journey selling Mary Kay Cosmetics when I was 23, and I have loved makeup and beauty ever since. So skincare, check, I love it. Makeup, yes. Hair products, yes, I love all of it. So you'll find product reviews on my channel, a lot of tutorials. I know you guys love the tutorials. And then periodically we'll throw in some beauty news. If you want even more content from me, be sure to follow me over on Instagram where I do more product launches. I do more behind the scenes stuff about my life. So different content than you'll see here on YouTube. And I'll put that right down below if you want to follow me over on Instagram. All right, so the first product that you would have seen over on Instagram, this is a new eyeshadow palette by Sigma. They have come out with a fantastic nude palette. 20 shades and 15 of them are matte, which I love for more mature skin. I am gonna do a makeup look with this palette on Tuesday, so be sure to tune in for that video. Really pretty. I love this because the nude colors down here that are more shimmer are not chunky. They're not glittery shimmer. They're just a really pretty light shimmer, which I think for more mature skin can be very flattering. I love a palette like this because you can use these not only on your eyes, as you guys know, I like to use it as highlighter from time to time. So if you are looking for a nude palette, and what I like about this one, you guys, is I really liked that Too Faced Neutrals palette that was all matte that was available for about 2 years. It's been discontinued for about a year. And often I get asked when I use that palette what I used on my eyes, and I don't recommend it to you guys anymore because it has been discontinued. This, I think, can replace that because it has a few colors that are not only nude, but they're a little more in that pink nude, which I like. I do like neutral earth tones, but I like sometimes a little bit of a pink tone as well. So I'm curious to see how those wear. And again, I'll do a complete video on this palette or a look with this palette on Tuesday. So thanks to Sigma for sending me this new palette called Spectrum. I wanted to show you guys this in case you're looking for a nude palette. And this is available on the Sigma website, which I'll link everything down below. This is also a good time to remind you if you want to jump on board and be a channel ambassador for just $12 a year, an entire year. It's 99 cents a month. You can cancel it anytime. It helps support the channel. So if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to be a channel ambassador. And 99 cents is the smallest amount for a channel membership that YouTube will allow us as creators to have. So it's the smallest amount, 99 cents a month. I would love for you to be a channel ambassador. All right, speaking of products, you guys, I love this product and it's only $20. And if you like makeup and you wash your makeup brushes, you're gonna like this product too because it holds all your brushes. So perfect. After you've washed your brushes, you just clip this wherever. I clip it to a shower door, and then you wash your brushes and you hang them here to dry. In fact, let me just show you what I mean by this. This is $20. I actually bought 2 of them because one wasn't enough to hold all my brushes, but it just gives you a good idea. This is what you would do. After you wash them, you just put them just like that to hang somewhere and to dry. Absolutely love this. When I would dry my brushes before, I would just put them on a towel on the table, but I wasn't able to keep the shape the way I wanted because I was laying it flat. This way you can get the shape that you want, hang it upside down, let the water dry out. Really good invention. I wish I'd have thought of it. Quick little piece of advice on makeup brushes. For brushes that you use for your cream products, I like to wash those every 2 weeks. Any brushes that I use for powder products, I'll clean those about once a month. Quick tip, while you're cleaning your brushes and letting them dry, that's usually the time when I will sharpen all of my lip liners, my eyeliner pencils, any eyebrow pencils that need to be sharpened. That way I can start with fresh everything and it doesn't take long. And while these are drying, might as well be doing something else, makeup, and in about an hour every couple weeks or so, you've got it all done. All right, so next up, let's talk about a skincare device that I have been keeping a secret from you guys, only because I don't share a skincare device because they're usually up into the hundreds of dollars. I don't share those with you guys until I've used them for a minimum of 90 days and I can say with genuine honesty that it has done something to my skin or improved my skin in some ways. There's been videos before that I've shared with you guys on these devices where I'm like, this is junk. I saw no value. Don't even waste your money. That is not the case with this beautiful little device. I've been using this for, like I said, about 95 days now. It's USB charged, so it comes out of the little cradle like this. This is a microcurrent device, and I could do a whole video on why I love this device, you guys, but the highlights are it has a small little section right here so you can get microcurrent closer to your eyes. And one of the things that I fell in love about this that I thought I want to share it with you is that I have noticed a difference in this droopy eyelid area. As I've gotten older, and I really feel like it's happened like the last 2 years, where this part is just more hangy and droopy. So I've been using this on that droopy eye area, and I can definitely see a difference in how much of my eyelid is covered by this droopy part on both eyes. So once I started noticing that, I'm like, okay. And you can go back to my videos from December and you'll notice a difference in this part of my eyes. And this is the only device that I've been using. Certainly some skincare, but just skincare alone is not going to tighten or lift your skin. So along with this microcurrent part for your eyes, it also has this larger surface so you can go quickly on the rest of your face. It also has 4 different settings on it, and each setting does something different for your skin. And within each setting, you can adjust the intensity of it. So this device grows with you as you become more comfortable with the different settings. I use it on setting 3 now for the microcurrent on my eyes, but I started on the number 1 intensity and just worked my way up to intensity level number 3. Now each one of these settings does something different. Setting 1, you can hear it. That's a deep cleanse for clearer skin. It's powered by an ion extraction, thermal activation, high frequency vibration, and a pulsing technology along with that LED light. Number 2, you can hear is a vibration. That's a hydration boost for that dewy freshness look to your skin. Number 3 is a lift and sculpt for defined contours in your face. And then level 4 is your microcurrent for your eyes. So very versatile device. And again, as I said, you can start on the lowest level of intensity for each of these settings, and then you can go up in intensity for each of the settings, making it a wide range of applications for this device. I liked it so much, I reached out to the company and they are offering a savings of $110. So you just need to put in Jody110 for 110 at checkout and you'll get that discount. So big thanks to DermRays for giving us that discount that I could pass on to you guys. The next product in my favorites is by Westmore Beauty. If you guys are on Instagram, you've probably seen this. I ordered it on Amazon. Think of it as foundation that gives you a suntan and cover up for the body. If you're like me and you like to wear tank tops in the summer, but you have some age spots or some freckling, and you may not love the way those look. I know I don't. I try to cover up some of that. I have loved this to do just that. I mean, you can see how well that covers up some of the imperfections on my hand. The way I use this is I mix this 50-50 with my body lotion, whatever lotion I'm using, and I do have a lotion in here today, but if you have CeraVe lotion that I talk about, you can mix it 50-50 with that. I just find that when you dilute it a little bit with a body lotion, it just spreads out better and lasts longer. When I knew I really loved this was when I put it on my chest, up, all up to my neck, and then I put on my foundation and went out that night, came back, I washed my face, but I was too tired to take a shower. In the middle of the night, I woke up thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have this all over my sheets. And there was none of it on my sheets. It was still on the next day, and I could have, if I hadn't showered, I could have just went a second day with it. And I've tried body makeup, if you will, before and found that it transferred onto my clothes. This didn't transfer onto my sheet, sleeping on it all night. So big fan of this. Let me put it back up there so you guys can see. I have it in color Golden Radiance. I think it looks more flawless and doesn't look patchy when you mix it with a moisturizer. Plus you're adding that moisturizer to your skin to just look nice and healthy all day. So if you like to look like you have suntan and perfect skin, but you don't, then we can cheat and it's totally fine. So let's throw in a fail now. Here is one of the new nudes by MAC. This is Folio, and I should know better. It says it's grayish nude, and it's grayish nude. I don't even know where to put it so you guys can see how grayish nude it is. I think I'm gonna actually send this to my friend who lives in Atlanta, Beverly. She's dark skinned, and I think this would look really pretty on a darker skin tone if you like more of a nude lip. The thing I didn't like about it though is I like a nude that's more warm. This is a little bit of a cool nude. It's, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking when I saw it in the store and thought I would like it, but Beverly, this I think will look really pretty on your darker complexion. Again, she does like more nude lips with a darker lip liner. I think that would be really pretty. For my skin tone, Folio just did not work. What does work really well, or what I like, is the Acting Natural lipstick by MAC. It's in that same line. It was one of the new nudes that came out recently. And what I wear that with, it's what I have on right now. I will line my lips with Subculture by MAC. Then I will use Acting Natural. Then I have been using this lip gloss by MAC. And I like this a lot, you guys, because it turns any matte lipstick into a gloss lipstick without getting your hair stuck in it. So, and without looking super, super shiny. I'm not 25. I don't need my lips to look really shiny glossy. The official title besides lip gloss, this is the MAC Lip Glass Blow. I like this clear one. This line does have different shades. If there's a shade that you like, I would look for that. It does have a little bit of a plumping sensation, but I don't feel like there's no burning or anything like that. Not like that NYX duck lip thing. That thing burned my lips. So does the Maybelline, the one that says it's hot, that has a little chili pepper on it. Whew, do not recommend that. Even if you like spicy foods, I don't think you're gonna like spicy lips because that stuff burns. This one gives you that little bit of a tingle to your lips, but my lips aren't burning at all. But what did cause my lips to burn a little bit, that's probably exaggerating, but this lip gloss by Well People, this is a sheer lip oil, and I tried this a couple weeks ago, guys. It's a drugstore brand, and I liked it because I liked that it had a little bit of gloss in it when you wear it. It was very hydrating at first, so much so that I talked about it here and said, you know, this is a nice lip oil for a fair price. Again, it's by Well People. But I noticed that after I started wearing this, the next day, my lips were dry, like kind of peely dry. And I'm like, did I not drink enough water yesterday? Why are my lips dry? And I started testing because I go back in time and think, okay, what did I do? What did I wear? Because I'm always trying new products. And I started to narrow it down to think it was this. So I tested my theory 2 different times, and both days after wearing this, my lips were dry. So I think if you already have drier skin, then this Well People lip oil just did not work well. My lips were way too dry, especially for a lip oil. Lip oil should, by theory, be hydrated, and it wasn't. All right, let's go back to some things that I will repurchase. You guys have heard me talk about this lately. I won't spend too much time on it. There's a whole video I'll link at the end of this video on this foundation. I absolutely love it. This is a Complexion Crush by Ulta Beauty. I have it in medium neutral. It's what I have on today. It has become my new favorite foundation because it is full coverage. It works well on T-zone areas, meaning oily skin, dry skin. I absolutely love it. The key to this is you don't need a lot, and I take a tissue and just lightly dab over my entire face after I've applied this. It just allows me to pick up any product left over, and that gives you the most blurred effect to this foundation. I absolutely love it. It's 16 bucks. You've heard me talk about it, so I'll just set it off to the side. In that video, I also quickly mentioned the Cloud Blush by Ulta Beauty. This is their blurring blush. Absolutely love it. I have it in color Fluffy. It's what I have on today. It's just that really pretty, barely there, flush look to the skin. This comes in, I want to say 8, maybe 10 colors. I have it in Fluffy, really like it. I just put it on the back of my hand. You could put it straight on your face if you wanted to, but I usually apply my blush or any cream products to the back of my hand first, then pick it up with a brush and then dab it on, and I have absolutely loved this. Really good find. So if you like cream blushes, check out the ones from Ulta Beauty. All right, let's talk about hair for a minute. I have shared with you guys the wow style on steroids twice now. And both times I've shared that video or that product, someone in the comments has said your hair does not look that full. So I started thinking, gosh, is it just me? Do I just want to like the product? I think there's a lift from it. But when K18 came out with a new lift product, I'm all over it because I love the K18 treatment. I've talked about that one before. So this is their new Astrolift. You apply this to wet hair before you blow it dry. It says wet or dry. I found that it works better when I apply it to the roots before I blow dry my hair. I don't have it in today because I just had my hair colored yesterday, and so I have the professional blowout from my stylist Corey, and I'm just gonna rock that for a few more days. But if you are looking for a lift that gives you a visible lift, if your hair is more thin and you're noticing that you just don't have the volume that you like, this has been an impressive lift to my hair. So if your hair is starting to thin and you just want a little more lift to your hair, then you could certainly give this K18 Astrolift a try. Any of the products from K18 I think are great. All right, let's go back to fail. This isn't exactly a fail, but I did a comparison video with the Sephora foundation and the Ulta foundation, and not only did you guys comment that the Ulta side looked way better, which was this Complexion Crush, but the Sephora side just did not look that great in the editing when I went back to look at the video, because when I'm filming, I'm looking in the mirror, but it's really when I go back and edit it that I can see any imperfections or it just looks the way you guys see it. So I've worn this a few more times, and I asked my husband if my makeup looks any different on the days that I wore this. And he just said, no, it looks fine. It just looks a little bit shiny up here, which I am oily up there. So I think that if you like a sheer to medium coverage foundation, and this sells for around $22, it was on sale for $15. Now this is Sephora's best skin ever. If you like that sheer to medium coverage, which is really what I got with this, I would not worry about this one. I would get the Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint. I really like this. The only reason I like this by Ulta better is because I like a more full coverage. This offers a medium to sheer coverage, which you can build it to get full coverage, but by the time I built it to get the coverage that I want, I might as well just use this because I usually will mix this with something else. Sheer medium coverage, mature skin, natural finish. This is a good one. If you like more full coverage like I do with a natural finish, then the Complexion Crush. I talked about that one so much, you guys. You'd think Ulta would send me one. They haven't. I don't think they've even seen any of my videos. I am not getting paid by Ulta, but I want everybody in the world to know if you're looking for a good foundation, that is a good one. All right, let's go to another fail. Oh, back to Sephora. Their Blush and Go. I like the concept of this, you guys. It's a big sponge applicator. This Blush and Glow is meant to be a cheek and lip product. I used it as a cheek and lip and cheek product, and I just found that it was drying on my lips, and I didn't like the way it wore on my cheeks at about the 3 to 4 hour mark. So if you're looking for a blush, liquid blush, there are many more on the market that are really good. e.l.f.'s are good. L'Oreal has some really good ones, as I've shared with you before on this channel. The one by Ulta is good. If you like higher end, Rare Beauty is good, and Hourglass is phenomenal, their liquid blush. So for liquid blush that wears well on your lips and your cheeks, I think there are just better out there. Again, e.l.f. and the L'Oreal Lumi, big fan of both of those. All right, you guys, last but not least, I'm hoping somebody out there has heard of this brand. This is called Karuna, I think is how you pronounce it. And my husband brought this home from the post office the other day, and I opened this box, and it says Happy Holidays. And I thought, well, that's odd because it's May. So I started looking on the package where it was sent, and this was shipped out on December 3rd. Now, I have no idea where it's been, but it just arrived. So thank you to Karuna for sending this to me. I had just never heard of this brand. So it looks like inside of it there's a Simply Sheer Daily Sunscreen. There's a tinted lip oil. Curious to see if this has a shade to it. But again, I haven't heard of the brand. So if you guys have heard of this brand or used it, I'd love to know what you think about it. I'm gonna try these products and let you know what I think, but I'd love to know what you guys think. I'm just gonna rip into this tinted lip oil because I wanna see if it's a shade. Ooh, that's very pretty. It might be, gosh, would it still be good, you guys? It's been in there since December. I mean, that's pretty dark, but in the fall with just a little bit of eyelash, I love a darker burgundy Merlot type color. So that's really gorgeous. Let's see what else is in here. Some Age Rewind microneedle patches. There's some extra large microneedle patches. I'm a little hesitant to try microneedle patches because a brand sent me some probably a year ago and I tried them. And that next day, both under my eyes was so puffy that even my husband said, "What, did you not sleep good last night?" And I'm like, gosh, did I eat something that I shouldn't have eaten? And stupid me, you guys, I did that the night before one of the days I went on TV, and I'm putting ice on it. I'm trying to use my little rose quartz ice roller, trying to get that puffiness down. So lesson learned, if it's microneedle on a patch, try it, but don't try it the day before a special event. That would be my advice to you. Also in this box are these collagen 2-piece hydrogel face masks. So really excited about this. I'm very grateful. I did not say thank you to this brand in December. So if anybody from the brand is watching, please know that this package went, I don't know, around the world to the moon. I'm not sure where it's been, but it is here now. Good thing it wasn't food, because that would be a science experiment and would make my whole studio not probably smell very good. Well, that does it for me today, you guys. I love bringing you some of my favorite and products I'm going to repurchase and sharing with you what has failed for me. But again, just because it failed for me doesn't mean it won't work for you. That's why I want to share with you why it didn't work for me, so then you can make a decision if those issues that I have may not be issues that you have, and these products might work. Yeah, there's some really good products on the market right now, so I will keep bringing them to you. Be sure to tune in on Tuesday for that Sigma Spectrum eyeshadow tutorial. I'm gonna work on a couple different looks over the weekend and bring you something really fun on Tuesday. And don't forget to hit that join button if you wanna be a channel ambassador. I appreciate your support, and I look forward to bringing you guys more product reviews in just a couple days. Thanks for watching, bye-bye.